Also, experts tell you can establish a good habit. I need some new habits. I need some good habits established and locked in. I wrote some things on the plane back from out west this weekend that I want to share with you. Maybe help us set the tone for what we face 40 days and 40 nights from now. Let's start practicing faith, hope, and charity to prepare ourselves to restore honor in us and in America. I'll give you the specific ideas that I have of what I'd like you to do here in the next 40 days and 40 nights next. America, this has always been the weirdest show on cable news, and we're not going to make it better. Today marks the 40th day before 8/28. 40 days and 40 nights until restoring honor, the rally in the mall on 8/28. There's so much vitriol and opposition over it coming from the radical left. I think personally it's important to prepare ourselves for an event with faith, hope, and charity. Because I don't know what we face as a nation, but I think we're going in the wrong direction. So I want to ask you to join me on something. Make a commitment to do these three things for the next 40 days and 40 nights, change your life. First one on faith. I would ask that you would find your relationship with God. I don't care if you go to a synagogue or a mosque or a church or whatever. I don't really care. But pray. Find your relationship with God. Pray on your knees every night. Make this commitment. Pray on your knees every night for the next 40 nights. I know, I have a relationship where I sometimes am screaming at God in the car. But once a day I try to pray on my knees. Sometimes I do it 2-3 times. It gives me the right relationship with Him. I'm humbled in front of Him. Pray for guidance. Pray for inspiration. Pray for peace. Pray for the leaders of our country. Pray for Barack Obama. Pray for their safety and that they will receive wisdom as well as mine and yours. I believe it's impossible to restore America without restoring God in our country. Turn to Him. Reestablish your relationship with Him. The second thing is hope. Hope comes from truth, and this one's going to be hard. You can't have hope if it's based on lies. If you go to the doctor and you're in early stages of cancer, but the doctor says, oh, don't worry about it, you have the sniffles, and he's lying to you, that's false hope. It will kill you. We have to have real honesty to have real hope. You can't expect honesty from others if you don't give it to them yourself. Stop all lies for the next 40 days. Break the habit. I mean, little lies even. That includes lying to yourself. If your wife asks, do these jeans make me look fat? I think God's okay with that one. No, honey, that's... Be honest in all of your dealings. Don't cheat. Don't lie. And this month, establish a pattern of honesty and make it become habitual. Also, question with boldness everything. Even the things that I tell you every night, please don't take my word for it. You've got to know these things. Don't ever say, well, Glenn Beck said, know it yourself. Do your own research. Pray on your own confirmation of these things. Find out what is true in your life, because there comes a time where you're going to need to know what you truly believe in. And the third one is charity. Charity is important, and it's trying to be extinguished every step of the way. Remember that it begins at home. Start here. Do something kind for every member of your family at least once a week. I try to do it on Sunday. I write down a list of things that I like to do. Even if it's a simple thing, just call. Just remember this. It doesn't have to be big. Just do it. Also, just take notice on how blessed you are. You live in the greatest country the world has ever known. Even the least prosperous among us are among the wealthiest people in the world. Shouldn't we take time to be grateful? Be more charitable if we're not worried about our problems, but thinking about our blessings. I'd like you to go to our website at glennbeck.com and make this pledge. Put your commitment in writing and read it every day. I saw a great t-shirt over the weekend. It said, "It will not end with me." I love that. Make that commitment now. Freedom, liberty, and honor in America will not end with me, not on my watch, and I will pass it on. I want you to do these things for the next 40 days and 40 nights. Go to the website and sign up for this and the MLK Pledge of Nonviolence. This audience is going to remain leaders, and leaders are peaceful. The left is doing everything they can to suppress turnout, discredit this event, discredit you. Whether you go to this or not, it doesn't matter. They have said and will continue to say all kinds of things about me. That's all right. Let them. Let it go. They want you to be angry. They want you to... They need you to strike out. No. I don't need to tell you this. I know who you are. I know what you believe, and you know what this is all about. And on 8/28, we're having a historic gathering. It's not about politics at all. It's about standing shoulder to shoulder and restore honor in ourselves. Come what may, we will be honorable. Let's use these next 40 days and nights to prepare ourselves to show people who we really are, that we are ready to be measured by the content of our character rather than our race, creed, or, God forbid, political affiliation. All of this will be in my free email newsletter tomorrow. Sign up now at glennbeck.com and take the pledge. I never really planned on addressing this except on the radio, and I mentioned I did like a week or two ago on the radio, and then I was on stage for the American Revival event on Saturday, and I had mentioned that I'm having eye problems. And then, I don't know, about 10 o'clock in the morning, I don't know if we have Drudge, and I think it's still up on Drudge, Glenn Beck says he has eye problems, or maybe going blind, reveals to his audience. Yes, I have a problem with my eyes. And this is what you missed in the American Revival event on Saturday. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the doctor because of my eyes. I can't focus my eyes. And I went to the doctor, and actually I went to LensCrafters first. And the LensCrafters guy said, "Whoa, you might be going blind." I go home and I said, "Honey, the LensCrafters guy said..." And he did all kinds of tests, and he said, "You have macular dystrophy." And I said, "Is that Jerry Lewis thing, telethon that he does? Because I should have given more." And I said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "Well, it's kind of the full range. You could go blind in the next year, or you might not." I know what my wife looks like. I know what my children look like. I have a great imagination. I know what color looks like. But I love to read. And I thought to myself, I love you too. I thought to myself in that time, I'm too darn lazy to learn Braille. I don't know what tomorrow brings. Doctors say, c'est la vie. And that is the way I feel about it. Honestly, the point of that and the reason why I told that story was I don't own my life. I certainly don't own my eyes. If that's the price of admission, I'm grateful that I've had them. I don't want to lose them, but I'm grateful that I had them. And I've fought enough stuff in my life to know everything in the end always works out exactly the way it's supposed to be. It will. Everything that happens to us is for our own good. We can either take things and make them into something horrible that makes us a victim, or we can just deal with it. I'm really hoping that I don't have very much to deal with. But if I do, I plan on dealing with it with a smile and dignity. And quite honestly, I mean, at least I'll be able to get away with a blind joke from time to time. At least there'd be something I could. No? Come what may, everything is for our own good. Just deal with it, smile, and move on. I have to tell you, we received some of the most incredible letters from people all over the country, ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things to improve their children's lives, their communities, save the Republic. This Friday, I'm going to introduce you to Everyday Heroes. That's Friday from New York. Good night, America.